Hi everyone, Thierry here. Let me share with you in this short video the key features of this Power BI template for Jira that you can find in the link here. So first of all, yes, the template you can get just by having a look to the blog post and sending me an email request, and I will gladly share this with you. I don't put it in download because I like to see who is interested in this and build some connection. So the key features of this small template, the one big part that is not so easy to do in Power BI, and this is the main feature, is basically that you will handle all your data in Jira, all the issues, and go beyond the limit normally that you have in the web request in the REST API, that you need to handle the pagination of the request, and this is done in the template and is quite useful. Else you will don't get all the issues, but you might reach the threshold of the max value number of issues you can get in one car. The second main feature is that basically you can also only import the fields that you configured in the Jira filter that you want to import, so that you don't need to handle this in the Power BI file, but you can just import what you've set in Jira. And this is quite convenient to save the column in the filter in Jira. So this is quite useful. You can also bypass this and just say, I want to import all the fields and do the filtering in Power BI as you want. But most of the time, I only want to import what I see in my filter. So this is here handled by the template. And the third key features is about the field renaming. So normally if you import your issues, you will have this field, the IDs, and the IDs are not very human understandable, and you'd like to convert this ID to the field name. And this is done also automatically by the template. So in short, yeah, you have a kind of what you see, what you get implementation. You import all the issues you see in the filter with the column defined in the filter, and the name are also the name of the fields and not the encrypted IDs. So let's jump into the template. So this file, this is a Power BI template. It is small, and I open it. Power BI is starting. Wait some time. So exactly. So you see, when you open the template, you are asked to fill some parameters, and the two mandatory one are basically the root URL of your Jira instance. So if you are using the cloud, this looks like this. Don't put the ending slash separator at the end, else it will break the connection. And then the templates import the filter ID. So you can get the filter ID. This is the filter I want to import. And you see in the URL, the ID is here at the end, this number. So you should provide And here you can say which field do I want to import. So here I will import what I have here defined in the filter column. So you can configure this here in this part, which field you want to import, and then it will import only this. If you don't enter anything, it will import all the fields that you can configure in a filter. So this so-called navigable fields. You can also say I want to go import all the fields in my instance. Select this, or you can specify with comma separated value the fields you want to import. So here this would be the field ID, and you could enter also here to say which field you want to import. So if you want to do this beforehand and not in Power BI. So I say here I want to import this field, and the max results is normally the limitation you have set up in your Jira instance. And normally, if the admin didn't change it, this is set up to 1000. So that means it will here get the issues with a batch and in 1000 issues batch size. And you can also here additionally, but this is optional, say the maximum number you want to import. So this will then stop at this number of issue. So here in my instance, I have really a few issues. This is quite a blank one. So I won't reach its limit. I won't demonstrate this. But basically you understand. And then I hit on load and it will import the data. But first I will be asked to how shall I connect to the URL. So for the cloud or even the server, you need to choose the basic and here enter your Jira credentials. So this is my username or my Atlas and ID email. And the second one for the cloud is the REST API key that you can also set up. I will put a link to the documentation, or you can get this key. And then this will do the connection. Yeah, so this asks for the all instance, it asks for the privacy level. So I'm not sure what is the impact of this, but let's say organizational. And you see that the connection is handled by Power BI. I didn't write it in the script because else the key would be also visible or the password, and this is not very safe. And then this is imported. I see here my data. So we switch to this. And okay, the last one is the unrealized you get the key with the fields you have imported. So as expected. So if I change the parameters and edit parameters and say I like not only the one from the filters, but all the fields I can set in the column, apply change. And you see it will import all the fields I have in my instance, and not only the field defining the columns of the filter like I've shown before. Let me show you the connection setting. So you see this is stored basically in the file, and I have here store the global permission how to connect to this URL, so this Jira instance, and it is a global permission that is stored. So if you have another file and you do some connection, it will reuse this, and this is handled by Power BI. And yeah, you don't see the credentials, so this is nice. Don't you cannot you could share basically this file, and the connection parameter, your connection parameter, are not visible to someone else, and each user will be prompted to enter his credential and can only get the issues where he has access to it. So I think this is the most convenient way to handle the connection. Now let me show you how the template is built. So you have really only two steps. I have a yeah, okay. You have here the parameters so that you can enter. So this is the one you had to fill at the beginning. So you can configure this, um, what you should choose, the description, and so on. Quite nice. You can this is only part of the template. Then you have this function that will get the issues, and it will use as parameter the filter ID, basically take from the filter. And then this is a recursive function that will do the concatenation over all the batches to use so by pages to collect all the issue. So using this start at and max results parameter in the URL request. And this is, yeah, it was not so easy to implement. So you can reuse this to get all the issues of your instance of your filter above the limitation that is built in. Okay, then I just get the raw data using this function. So this is only basically using the function, and here it do the it takes the filter, the fields that are defined in the filter. If you have configured as parameter to use the filter or by default, then I will take the field in the filter. So I use this call, the REST API call, to get the filters, the fields from the filter columns. Exactly, and then I call the function, the recursive function, to get the issue. So out of it, I will get a column of records, so one record per issue. And the last step is basically expanding everything and also doing the renaming. So to do the renaming, I call this REST API request to get the field properties, so the mapping between ID and name. And then I will rename all the columns with this after I have expanded the columns. And you can do also some specific expansion exactly to save some manual click, like for example the project I could expand automatically. I haven't done this yet. Yeah, the issue type is expanded. Exactly. So this is quite the core part that you can use to build upon a full-featured Power BI template. Just the first step to get the data as basis, so you can take it and reuse it to extend upon it. I hope you find it useful. And just to show you the renaming, if you don't rename the field, then you get this custom field ID. And here, after the renaming, you get the rename of the field. I think I'm through the presentation. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions, any feedback. I will do further videos related to this topic. Just follow me in my blog, LinkedIn, or YouTube channel. Have a nice day.